Hey everyone, T.G.G Gaming here, and I'm sitting here with...
Elise Davis.
And what did you do today?
I got top 8 at the ARG Eggstravaganza that was in Minnesota.
That's a nice playmat.
Yeah, it is actually pretty nice. That's the one thing I can take away from this, considering there's no other reason to play, but you know, it works. I'm okay with it.
And what did you play today?
I played Sky Striker because that's apparently the only deck I know right now. I mean, it's also the best deck right now, so... Well, I mean, Thunder's pretty good too, but like... Striker's just, you know, it's there, so might as well just keep playing it since Raise the Bay.
It works,
so,
until they hit it this next ban list.
I mean, the thing is, they only said there's going to be soft hits, so I don't even think Striker will get hit that bad, so I don't know, we'll see what happens, but for now, we can just get into it, I guess.
All right,
Unless you have more things you want to say to your fans? No? Okay.
What fans?
Shout out to the T.G.G fans, but 3 Raid, obviously. 3 Ash, it's the most versatile hand trap. I think it's necessary, especially with Phantasma and Shared Ride being so relevant now. 2 Ogre, 2 Veiler, and 2 Impermanence. I think having this variated hand trap lineup is okay. Like, the only thing I'd consider cutting is Impermanence, but I'm just a little bit too scared of Thunder to where I want as much as possible, and I think, like, there's nothing I'd really want to cut to max out on, because, like, the only one I might want to max out on is Veiler, but in order to make sure I have the room for the others, I need to have it, and Ogre is really nice, and Impermanence ain't bad. But that's it for all the monsters, plus the 2 traps in my deck. For spells, 3, that, and that. There's no reason to explain that. Only 2 field spell. 1, it's all I had room for, and 2, I'm not a fan of just completely maxing it out, because I feel like it's good, but I don't think it's good enough to where you wanted every single one of your hand. I don't know. Maybe I'm probably wrong about it, but I just don't want it as much as everyone thinks they want it. But oh well, it's what it is. But 2 Eagle. I think having this extra grindability with the extra Eagle is really nice. It sometimes bricks, but I think it's worth it. And then 1 Drones, 1 Shark Cannon. I was playing 2 before, but now I'm just playing Call By in my deck instead. And I just didn't think the second was necessary. Afterburners and Jamming Waves. I'm considering cutting this, but I'm not sure yet. But that is it for all the Sky Striker spells. For other spells, 2 Shared Ride, 2 Twin, and 2 Call by the Grave. I was originally not playing the Twin. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have mained the Twin, just because like I got a little bit too scared of backer decks for some reason. But honestly, like the Shared Ride and the Call by were pretty decent. I probably would just max back out on the Shared Ride. Call by was like iffy, so I don't know if I don't know. The only for sure thing I would keep in my main deck is the Shared Ride, but I don't know. Then 2 Goods and 1 Metalflux Fusion. I still like this engine a lot, and I'm not playing Desires just because I've never liked Desires in this deck, so Goods takes the place. Rhoda, only 1 Terraforming. It's all I had room for, and again, I'm just not a huge advocate of like seeing the field spell every single second, so I just didn't think it was necessary to max it out on. And then for the 41st card, an Upstart, because apparently that's smart, and I just felt like it. I don't know. I mean, like, it makes sense in the essence of, like, it's one of the better consistency cards, and I'm essentially playing a 40-card deck with it, and there's just an extra spell body, so it's not terrible.
Would you say that you know that you would switch any specific cards out for the next event? I know we have a regional coming up in like a week.
Oh yeah, Terrence? No. I hate you so much. Don't even.
Yikes.
Okay, move on. For
Right.
people that are going to play in the regional, I should say.
I mean, I don't know, like I said, I'd probably take out, well, for a regional, I might keep in the Twin, but I might just, like, side the Call By, and then maybe max back out on, like, Terraforming. I don't know. Not much else. Otherwise, maybe, like, play with the hand trap lineup a little bit, but we can just go to the extra deck of 3 Kagari, because you need to, 3 of this, because you need to, 3 Hayate, because you need to. Well, you don't need to, but I only play 1 Kaina, I think. 3 Hayate is better than the second Kaina. It comes up a lot more, so I'd rather just play the 3 Hayate. Kaina only comes up a little bit, so I don't want to waste this as like a Ray chain with Area 0 as opposed to like wasting a Hayate, because a Hayate has a lot more like usability in other points of the game when that isn't my only play, so I'd rather just play the 3rd Hayate. Yeah. That's all the Sky Striker links, Boral Sword, Hida, Nigirsu, Phoenix, and Topologic Bomber. I had to cut Unicorn for one of these things. Otherwise, it was between this and Unicorn, but this just seemed like it was going to be better with Salad running around, and like this is just a better Unicorn for this deck, so that worked for me. And for the side deck, 3 Lancia, because it's probably one of the best hand traps right now to side. Only 2 Pankers hops. I had a little bit of space in my side deck for after I moved the 2 twin to my main. So I had like 1 spot left, and I was like, okay, I'll just cut this to 2. And I'll play a 2 of a different card that's essentially backer removal, but a little bit better. And then 3 Sphere Mode. It seemed necessary, but I never saw it against any of my Thunder opponents. It's really great. Shared Ride and Twin, just insert copies of them for when I need them. Felt like they were necessary. 2 Evenly Matched. This is what I put in. Like, took out one of the Panker tops for, and then I had the extra space from like moving stuff around. I thought this was gonna be a lot better with like a lot more emphasis on Striker, which I think it's still really nice, and it comes up, so I'm a fan. And 3 Summon Limit. You kind of need to. It's really damn good. So that's it for that. I guess I got some shout outs. Hold up. Let me see this hoodie. Shout out to Midwest Gaming. That's the team. I haven't gotten a hoodie yet. I don't know why. Thanks, man. Thanks, Joe, for being the best sponsor in the world, apparently.
Band players don't get hoodies.
Oh.
Smile, Joe.
Oh. All right, Brian. All right. Shout out to all my friends that lent me cards because I still don't have my collection back from the police. So, it's really great.
I'll shoot the police.
Oh my God, no! You took that. You cut out like 4 words from that. You can't even say that. Oh my Lord. But yeah, shout out to all my friends that lent me cards. I think it's just like Josiah, Kyle, Joe.
What did I lend you?
The summon limits that I'm still using.
Those for like
Yeah, because I've been needing them, man. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes. I mean, that's fine. So, oh no, but yeah. Shout out to them. Shout out to Julie because you're awesome, girl. Shout out to Brian's cat Izzy because apparently I have to shout her out every time because she's amazingly cute. And then yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks.
All right, thanks. So I'll see you again next time.
Yep.